Hey everybody, it's the morning after. We made it. We had no flooding. In fact, it wasn't even close to what everyone was saying we were gonna get. The yard is flooded from rainwater, but no tidal surge. Um, Woo! Relieved, guys. Absolutely relieved. About this time, I would probably be ripping out drywall and insulation, but not today. Not this storm. We made it through the worst of it. It's offshore now. Milton's offshore. The winds have calmed down a lot. Last night, the winds were insane, you guys. I was scared. I was up all night. I was worried about tornadoes. There's a lot of tree damage. A couple things on the house got a little screwed up, but nothing major. I'll deal with this any time of the day to flooding. So anyway, just to show you the backyard. Some trees, flooding from rain. Nothing too crazy. But the good news, like I said, no flooding into the house. My neighbor didn't flood either. She's about 6 inches lower than we are. No flooding there. Had some stuff blow over. But other than that, came out unscathed. No water in the garage. It's a beautiful thing. The house is dry. Absolutely amazing. We get to spend the next couple days putting the house back together, but like I said, I'll take that any day of the week compared to past flooding. So, just like I said, there's some trees down, debris everywhere. Gate to our shower got torn off. Not a big deal. Still in one piece for the most part. I'm gonna walk down and get my truck here in a little bit, but that's the worst of it right there. We never lost power. It flickered on and off. I could see like a tree's down in the middle of the road over there. But the ditches never overflowed, which is wild, considering the winds that we had. The gusts were easily 60, 70 miles an hour plus. The whole house was shaking. Got zero sleep. But it doesn't look like anywhere in St. Augustine flooded. I was checking the webcams all night, which is another thing you kind of learn. I was looking at the webcams for Davis Shores, downtown, Volano, and it doesn't look like anything flooded, at least not to the levels they were saying. I mean, they might have hyped it all up, but you know, it's better to be safe than sorry, guys. They were calling for 3 to 5 feet of storm surge, and I don't even know if we got 1 foot of storm surge. Yeah, things were a little higher than normal, but it was definitely not like Hurricane Ian or Irma or Matthew, like they were saying. So, thank you for that. I think one thing that helped us for sure is the high tide last night wasn't a big high tide. I think it was, maybe a foot lower than the big high tides we get throughout the day. We still have another high tide this afternoon, but the winds have really calmed down and the winds have shifted. They're more out of the north now at like 40 miles an hour. And by the time the next high tide comes around, the winds are just going to keep getting lighter and lighter. It's still going to be gusty. It's still going to be crazy. The ditches are still at a high tide level. So I would expect the ditches to rise a little bit. But I think we're good, guys. So unfortunately for you, there's going to be no videos of me tearing this home apart, doing the demo work. Wonderful for us, guys. I wish that on nobody. And for the people on the west coast of Florida, my heart goes out for you guys. You know, I hope everyone's okay. I haven't looked at the news yet this morning to see how bad it was. I know you guys took the brunt of it, but I'm just very grateful we didn't flood this time around. So I'm going to walk down, get my truck, and start trying to get this house put back together so my wife and kids can come home, and we'll just spend the rest of the weekend getting the house back together, cleaning, and just being very grateful. We were spared this time. I don't know how or why, but we were definitely spared. So if you guys have been following this whole little ordeal with me, thank you. There's going to be no more flood videos until the next hurricane. Hopefully this season is done. I'm really considering selling this place and moving. So if anyone wants to move to Florida, buy a house, yeah, right by the beach. Right by the beach. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I normally post fishing videos and just general outdoors, camping, hiking, that sort of thing. That's what we like to do. But I figured while the storm's coming, and if we were going to flood, I would post some videos on our whole process to help give you guys an idea of what to do and how to do it and how to deal with the whole FEMA process, the insurance process, and all that stuff. It's a nightmare. But I don't have to do it this time. We still got a good month left of hurricane season. Hopefully we make it. If we make it, then I think this is a sign that we need to get out of here. We need to sell this place. I don't know if anyone will buy it, but I don't care. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. But anyway, I'm going to be posting a short little shrimping video. Me and a coworker, buddy of mine, went shrimping about a week ago, and I was going to post it this week until the hurricane came around, and that completely, distracted me from posting it. So we went shrimping on the St. Johns River. It was really fun. Got some shrimp. So stay tuned for that if you're into that. And otherwise, guys, thank you. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next video. Peace out.